Good morning, Neighborhood Church. My name is Tim. This morning I am going to be bringing you another video of the stories that Jesus told. We've been going through a bunch of the parables of Jesus and the various stories that Jesus told and breaking them down and trying to figure out what is it that Jesus is trying to tell us. And so this morning, I am going to talk about the parable of the great banquet. Now, this passage is found in Luke 14. It's Luke 14, 15 through 24. I've posted that in the title below, so if you want to go back and read it yourself, I encourage you to do that. I've read it this morning in a couple different versions, and it's been cool to see how different versions hit different points in different ways. And so I'm going to be reading out of the NIV this morning, so let's dive right in. Luke 14, starting in verse 15. When one of those at the table with him heard this, he said to Jesus, "Blessed is the one who will eat at the feast in the kingdom of God." Jesus replied, "A certain man was preparing a great banquet and invited many guests. At the time of the banquet, he sent his servant to tell those who had been invited, 'Come, for everything is now ready.' But they, all alike, began to make excuses. The first said, 'I have just bought a field. I must go and see it. Please excuse me.' Another said, 'I have just bought 5 yoke of oxen, and I'm on my way to try them out. Please excuse me.' Still another said, 'I just got married, so I can't come.' The servant came back and reported this to the master. Then the owner of the house became angry and ordered his servant, 'Go out quickly into the streets and alleys of the town and bring in the poor, the cripple, the blind, and the lame.' 'Sir,' the servant said, 'what you ordered has been done, but there is still room.' Then the master told his servant, 'Go out to the roads and country lanes and compel them to come in, so that my house will be full. I tell you, not one of those who were invited will get a taste of my banquet.'" So, what's going on here? What's going on in this story? Sounds like someone's having a party. He invited some people, and all of a sudden they couldn't make it. So how does this relate to us? I wonder, how many things do we have going on in our lives that make us too busy to show up for God's banquet? I think God's inviting us to sit, grab a cup of coffee, and just spend some time around the table with him. But how many things do we have in our lives that are great things? They're not bad things at all, but do we create and decide are more important than spending time with God? I am definitely guilty of this almost on a daily basis, and it's a battle to fight for that and to remind myself that there are many good things that I can do, but the best thing that I can do each day is spend time with God. And so that's what I want to encourage you to do today. And it doesn't have to be first thing in the morning. If that works for you, great. If not, maybe it's in the evening. Maybe it's in the middle of the day. But take some time today, even if it's just 5 minutes, to sit, grab some coffee, some water, some food, whatever it might be, and just sit, even if it's at a table by yourself, which I am currently at, and just spend some time with God this morning. Spend some time in his word. Spend some time in conversation with him. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.